Ayer Biru was a bungalow owned by Dr. Yap Pengek, and it was across the Straits of Singapore, Straits of Johor, depending on which side you stand, across Punggol, where you used to have this fantastic seafood at one time. But of course, in the early 50s, three of us, Aziz Karim, who was MP for Kalang later in life, and my good friend Boyu Hock, both of them have passed on unfortunately, who used to play the organ in a number of Catholic churches. We used to go every Sunday almost, or most Sundays, for a period of about 6 months, and rent a collet for 50 cents for the whole day. And in those days, of course, you could cross the straits, and you didn't have passports, and so on and so on. So you just had your tenki, your IC, which you got when you were 12 years old, and you went across. And we used to just buy nasi lemak, you know. There were these Malay stalls, and we rode across and used to swim, sit down, talk. I don't think we had learned to smoke yet. But it was a lovely bungalow, well maintained, not much used, and the caretaker was quite tolerant of people visiting so long as you didn't mess up the place, you didn't dirty the place, you didn't be a nuisance, you know. And of course, sometimes the family used to be there, and then you just went further down, just to the beach next to it, you know, and you came to the bungalow to bathe and use the water, and that they didn't mind. Because I think the Yap Pengek, who was given an honorary degree, if I recall, we used to call him Dr. Yap. He was much associated with higher education and so on. He was a person of vision and generosity, so he didn't mind. So that was Ayer Biru, and of course Ayer Biru is a lovely, you know, blue waters. Hence the reference to blue waters I mutter. And if I recall, in Borges, the diamond was called Blue Waters, if I remember. And when you go to a place like that, it's so attractive, it draws you into itself. Hence you observe the crab, you observe, you know, the wishing well and things like that. I think nature at its best does that. And remember, that was nature not methodized by some ministry. It was nature as nature meant itself to be. I'm not against nature methodized. If you've got no choice and you've got high rate of visitorship, you want nature methodized. But there it was natural, God-made. Ayer Biru. Weak showers of light drip through the thick foliage. Knotted mangrove roots are grey. One-day campsters all have left. Wind blows, cast-off papers, toffee wrappers. Dust shifts into the shed, where laughter swayed. Salt hums its song. By the wishing well, shadows crowd. Murmurs of an hour ago have left their voices. Branches bend and leaf whispers resolve into the foam lips of the waves. We leave. On a rock, the hermit crab shifts its clumsy shell but stops, stilled by an unthought symphony, wild magic, as ripples lick the shore. Blue waters, I mutter, blue waters, a stray drop of sand in a mangrove pattern.